Well, hi everybody. How's it going?
Welcome to the channel.
Today we're gonna review this 2002 Mazda Miata we got.
You guys may have seen in the last video, but we just picked it up from Portland, and she rips.
She rips.
All right, let's hit the road, boy. Unexpected.
Random high five.
Well, we're back on my favorite road in our area.
It's a fabulous road. It's in J. Cook State Park.
Nice and windy, beautiful views.
Views on views.
As the Stradman would say, views on views. Well, here we are in a 2002 Mazda Miata. If you guys have been paying attention, Tyler and I flew out to Portland to pick it up. It was a gift from my sister-in-law.
My aunt.
And we're super excited to have it. It's a 2002, so it's about 18 years old. Yep. 17, 18 years old, depending on when it was actually delivered. But it drives like a much newer car.
It does. It's crazy. It's firm. Everything's perfect about it in the driving aspect.
I mean, it's really great. So what do we got for numbers from 2002? Well, first, before we get into numbers, I believe they've had 4 generations of this Mazda.
They did. What are they called?
So they started with it's easy to remember. They started with an NA.
Okay.
Then they went to an NB, which is this. And I believe that model range here is from 99 to 2005. And then they went to an NC, and now they're on the current ND model line. So we're in the 2nd generation. It doesn't have the flip-up headlights, which is a benefit to me. That's why I like this body style a lot better than the first one.
And there's nothing that can break there.
And nothing that can break there. Super fun car. What do we got for statistics on this?
Well, it's got just over 140 horsepower. It's 142 that it creates at 7,000 RPM. It creates 125 pound-feet of torque at 5,500 RPM.
Here's my question. It only has 140 horsepower, but it feels a lot faster than that.
Yeah.
So it can't weigh very much.
No, it doesn't weigh much at all.
Do you know what it weighs?
2837.
It has to be less than an elephant.
Yeah. Let me look that up. It is actually gonna weigh 2387. I had the numbers mixed up.
And how much does an elephant weigh?
I can look that up too.
Look that up too. So the stereo response.
I don't have service, but I'm guessing it weighs more than this car.
All right, leave it in the comments below how much an elephant weighs, but I'm pretty sure the car weighs less than an elephant.
I agree.
The response, stereo response, being 18 years old, like a brand new car.
Yeah.
The 5-speed manual, very tight, very fun.
I love the short shifter.
Short shifter's awesome. I mean, we're close together. We can do an awkward high five all day long.
Yeah, it's great.
I mean, this is already our 2nd one.
Take a look at the short shifter though. Look how little it is. It's barely bigger than my hand, and most of them would be up here.
And it feels good. I mean, you just shift it in there. It's great.
It's great.
Everything is nice. You're close together. It's really like being on a little go-kart.
It is. It feels like a go-kart for the road.
It is. The windows, I like to have the windows up when we're rolling around with the top down.
Well, you can't have a conversation with someone without the windows up and this little flap up, and you still can't have a conversation with someone if you're going about
not over the speed limit.
Yeah, not over the speed limit.
If you stay under the speed limit, you're usually okay.
Yep.
But as we found out coming back from Portland,
you're still not okay when you're going 80
not
in Montana.
Over the speed limit.
Montana, it's 80
in Montana. Absolutely. It has a compact disc changer, which I like. So I brought out my CDs from 20 years ago.
We got the whole thing right here.
And it is just super fun to like kind of go back to 2002. You don't plug in your phone, you don't have navigation, it's you and basically the woods.
It's great.
It's fantastic. We are stuck behind a
cruising motorcycle,
which is nice. And I don't mind going slow, especially because we're making a video. And you can look up at the stars.
It's a lot nicer to go slow in this car than in other cars.
It is. This is one of those cars that I talk about a lot with you. You can use almost all of it all the time. So even at 30 miles an hour, we're winding around here, and it feels awesome.
Yeah.
You can be doing this at 60, you'd feel like you're
It's barely holding onto the road.
Yeah, I mean, it's wonderful. A car with a little bit of horsepower and a wonderful setup is absolutely perfect. We'll show you some clips of the inside later on, but you got the white dials,
black interior, black cloth seats, so it's only the cloth edition.
I would say that this interior holds up with, obviously you can tell it's not a 2020, but it holds up there with many cars that I've seen just a few years old.
It's better than the Aveo I had.
It is better than the Aveo. This is like Motorcycle Central.
Well, it's a perfect day for cruising.
It is a perfect day for cruising, especially in this Miata. We have affectionately named her Mia because that's what her name has been for the last...
Ever.
Yeah, forever. So you can't change a name.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to change a birth certificate. As far as two-seater coupes go, it's perfect. You don't have a lot of storage in here.
No.
But you can put your suntan lotion in there.
So you don't get burnt with the top down.
So you don't get burnt with the top down.
It feels, it's crazy. For a car this little, you wouldn't think you'd have as much room as you do.
And I don't feel claustrophobic.
I don't either.
Even with the top up, we'll do a demonstration later, but I don't feel claustrophobic with that either.
Yeah.
So I guess consumer advice of the day is, if you want a really affordable, fun, two-seater convertible, I don't know that there is a better car.
And this is a really good bang for your buck. They're not that expensive on the market.
So I would assume that you could pick one of these up for $2,000, sorted condition.
I would say that's mediocre condition. I would say up to 5, but 5 would be the peak of any of them.
And you're gonna get like a really well sorted two-seater sports car
for $5,000.
I don't think there's another car that will touch that.
Yeah.
Because your Honda S2000s are gonna be
closer to 12, I think is what they are. They might have decreased since the last time I looked.
My favorite mark, the Porsche Boxster for a 2002. What are you spending on that?
Well, you can get a pile of poop for $6,000 that's going to have issues that it's going to end up costing you $7,000.
I was going to say you're going to be around $8,000 to $10,000.
Yeah, I'd say.
And you're going to get some German engineering with it, and some extra stuff does come with it. You got a bigger engine, you got more horsepower, yada yada yada. I get it, but really for what we have here,
oh, the motorcycle's passing us.
That's interesting fact. The first time we've ever been passed in this car.
Yeah.
At least it was a motorcycle.
Yeah, they're quick.
With a Porsche, you're going to get a little bit more. But this is not a Porsche.
No, this is a Mazda Miata. I mean, and it's a toy. It's not anything more than that. If you're going to buy it for more than that, you might want to look at a different car. But if you want a good toy to have a blast driving around, this is it.
This is it. So we'll get up around the corner here. We'll take some outside shots of it, and we'll show you guys what the outside looks like. We'll take some better pictures of the inside. And I mean, we're just going to enjoy this ride for a couple minutes and have a blast. Since we're so close, hit them with another awkward. Woo! See you guys in a few seconds. So the things that you see when you're on the side of a road recording some content. That guy that you just saw crashed his bike. He was with a group of people, and now he is completely lost.
Yeah.
So we kind of try to help him. But back to the Miata. This pride of my current enjoyment
is beautiful, right?
It is beautiful. So we got a little bit of clear coat coming off. We're gonna fix that in the winter. Get it looking all nice and shiny again.
It's a beautiful bluish turquoise color, right?
I love the shape of this car. Mazda did an excellent job just designing this, and especially taking away the flip-up headlights. I think it just makes it look way more modern.
I really like the mouth of the car. Like, it's smiley and happy and it wants to drive.
Yes.
Which is one of my favorite things about it.
We have a little bit of headlight cleaning to do, which we're going to get to, do some fun stuff. I think we're going to get some new rims, some new tires. And that's all to be expected with a 18-year-old car for very cheap. Again, if you get one of those $5,000 Miatas, it's not going to need anything on there. So a nice simple, I'll play a game with you in a minute, but a nice simple flip up
It's all manual.
roof. It does have the glass back, which is great. The NA had the plastic and it just has nothing but issues. So inside here, we got the nice cloth seats, which are super comfortable. I mean, I can attest that 1,750 miles we rode in this, and I was as comfortable as I've ever been in a car.
And then you can see the stereo, the climate control. It's dated, but it's good for its time. And then it's got an auto driver's window and you have to hold it with the passenger. It's got 2 cup holders right here. The white gauges that we were talking about are right here.
One thing that helps the interior age is the no frills.
Yeah, they don't have any frills in here.
Not having any frills, it gives you nothing to date it on.
Yep.
I mean, power windows, what else can you ask for? Perfect. You got manual locks. You know what? Watch this. Oh, I gotta lock the passenger door.
That was barely an arm's reach away.
I don't even gotta stretch.
One complaint about the interior, though, are these. While you're driving along, they vibrate and they come down the air vents.
And as you know, Tyler, my OCD,
You want all the air vents to look the same.
but they do look the same. They're just all down.
Yep.
Which is perfect. It doesn't have traction control. It doesn't have ABS. It is literally a go-kart.
And it's a summer car,
I mean, it's fantastic.
but it's great.
I've been thinking about something, Ty.
What is it?
We've just been going through this car.
Yep.
You know how back in the day, they were all worried about how fast a convertible top can go up and down?
Yeah, I do remember that.
I know that this isn't technically the fastest one. It doesn't have statistics because it's manual.
Yep. It's as fast as you can do it.
I'm going to tell you one thing, almost guaranteed. I'm going to make this Miata have the fastest top operation in history.
How many horsepower has it got?
2, 1. All right, you want to see?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And I'm going to do this with one person. So you just click it in there, clip that one. I don't know how quick that was. You want to see the fastest lowering of top in history?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Clip it up, put those down.
Wowzers. That was quick.
There it is. Beat that, Porsche, Mercedes, BMW, anybody, try it.
So in conclusion, what do you think of this car?
It is just so much fun. In recent history, there is only one car that I've enjoyed driving more than this, and it happens to be the 30th anniversary of this model.
Yeah. For a little sports car, this is great.
I mean, as far as, I think I can give some sound Turn 5 advice. A Mazda Miata, specifically the NB, is the perfect 2-seated convertible to bop around in.
Have fun, it's a toy.
Get those revs up to 5,000 RPM and have a blast with it. Do it now, go buy an NB Miata.
Well, is it that time of the video?
I guess it's that time. Let's hit them with the awkward high five.
Please click that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, and have a great day.
Until later.